Chapter 10, The Power of the Mastermind. Now, the mastermind is something that I had overlooked for some time before really putting it into practice. I don't know about you, but I was a kid who dreaded group projects when I was in school because I ended up doing all the work because I wanted the A, right? And so I wanted to make sure that we got it done right. And I didn't like all those anchors that were with me, and I wanted to be able to just do the work myself. So I wasn't a huge mastermind follower at the beginning. However, over time, as I was studying this, I was wondering, why am I not getting the results that I really, really want to get? And then I remembered Bob Proctor saying that nothing of any consequence has ever happened without the help of others. And I thought, I'm not really utilizing the mastermind concept. So now I mastermind almost everything. And in fact, I put this to the test a while back, and I decided that I would mastermind a book project. And actually, within a year, we published a book. Four of us co-authors published a book together, and it is incredible. It's called Discovering Something Greater. And we created something that I could not have created on my own at all. So it was a wonderful exercise in the mastermind concept. And I encourage you, if you're not a mastermind follower yet, to start. But these mastermind principles that I want to go through with you are what Bob Proctor has given us as consultants within Thinking into Results, Proctor Gallagher Institute. And these mastermind principles are key to helping the mastermind participants get on the same page. And no matter how long the mastermind meeting is, you always begin each meeting with these mastermind principles. And let me tell you, there's an evolution for each member of the mastermind that happens with these principles. As the mastermind continues, these principles get deeper and evolve. So I encourage you to read through them and try them and use them in a mastermind setting. So let's go through them. Mastermind principles. I begin every mastermind meeting by reading these mastermind principles. I release. I release myself to the mastermind because I am strong when I have others to help me. So this means I have other people helping me here, and we are helping each other, and we are here for one another, right? It's not a I'm doing all the work in the group thing. This is, I release myself to the mastermind, and I am stronger when I have others to help me. I believe the combined intelligence of the mastermind creates a wisdom far beyond my own. Just like Napoleon Hill says that if two minds come together, they create, in fact, a third independent mind. I understand. I understand that I will more easily create positive results in my life when I am open to looking at myself, my problems, and opportunities from another's point of view. Now, this is perception, right? Perception is one of our intellectual faculties that we'll be talking about in the next chapter, in chapter 13. And the intellectual faculty of perception means that right now I am limited to my perception, but when I open my mind up to somebody else's perception who's in this mastermind, then I can see it from another angle. And perhaps that's where my solution lies. I decide to release my desire totally in trust to the mastermind, and I am open to accepting new possibilities. It's a decision to release your desire in trust to the people in your mastermind circle. You decide to give it up to them, right? And accepting new possibilities. You could be very closed off and not share with your mastermind partners what it is. You could be, you don't want to be vulnerable, for instance, perhaps, but to decide to open up with your mastermind partners makes there a channel for you to receive what they're giving you. I forgive. I forgive myself for mistakes I have made. I also forgive others who have hurt me in the past, so I can move into the future with a clean slate. This is important, not only because we need complete harmony within the mastermind circle, but you need complete harmony within yourself. You need to be able to forgive yourself for any transgressions, large or small, that have happened in the past, to understand that your future is open and bright. Your past does not dictate your future, and forgiveness just means letting go of completely and opening yourself up to new possibilities. I ask the mastermind to hear what I really want, my goals, my dreams, and my desires, and I hear my mastermind partner supporting me in my fulfillment. This is the second part of deciding. Once you decide to release, you can accept. Bob Proctor always says, graciously or willingly give, and graciously receive. So that is accepting the help that the mastermind is providing. Dedication and covenant. I now have a covenant in which it is agreed that the mastermind shall supply me with an abundance of all things necessary to live a success-filled and happy life. I dedicate myself to be of maximum service to God and my fellow human beings, to live in a manner that will set the highest example for others to follow and remain an open channel of God's will. I go forth with a spirit of enthusiasm, excitement, and expectancy. Now, the idea of serving God and fellow human beings means that you are open to these laws that we discussed in chapter 8. And we are open to the ebb and flow of when I give, I receive. And we have to understand that we have to remain an open channel of God's will, which means open channel of the universe's ability to give, to flow, and to give and receive through us. And that's what this is all about. So when we go into a mastermind setting, we really want to focus on the giving, because the receiving will happen naturally. I hope this helps. These are really great principles to follow. I love them. I use them, and they have evolved for me over time, and I think they will for you too.